All right, Stephan, the first tweet, that'd be awesome for you to expand on or talk about why you put this. Insecure folks will hold you hostage to their insecurities.
Yeah, that's funny, man. You're gonna remind me of a bunch. Yeah, I think that, sometimes we let, the opinion of folks get too involved in our own sort of motives. And, sometimes people bring in their own insecurities and we don't want, their insecurities to influence our decision and our motives. So, just making the people aware of that, keep a lookout for people like that.
Just art, no politics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's a big one. That's a key one. I think that, for myself personally, I know that, when I do things as an artist, I very little I wanted to be associated with politics. There's so many politics that we face on a daily basis, not only in my business, but really in life. So I think that when you're focused on what it is, your craft or your art, I think that that's more important than everything else being said around it.
Not Black history, just history.
Yeah, I mean, well, for me, I think Black history is such an interesting term because, a lot of it's just history. I mean, you look at a story like Selma, that's not just Black history. Martin Luther King didn't just affect Black people. He affected people all over the world, and it's the same thing with Jesse Owens. He's not a Black hero. He's not an American hero. He's a world hero. So, I look at it as, they're so much bigger than just, Black icons.
Was either Bob Dylan or Bob Marley in a past life?
Yeah, I mean, two icons, two icons, and it's it's so funny because I listen to both of them, and for me, it's like, I don't know, I could have been either one.
The whole industry is in shambles.
That's actually a lyric, a Kendrick Lamar lyric from a freestyle he did, and I love the way it sounded. He started the verse off like that, and I don't know, just made me want to tweet it.
Is the industry in shambles?
I don't know. It depends on what industry you're talking about. I think he was talking about music. So, and I think that for him, he really shook it up. He really shook up the music industry, and so it certainly makes a lot of sense why he would say that.
I think The Revenant has changed the game.
Yeah. I think obviously Alejandro Inarritu and Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy, some of my favorite actors. I really just think cinematically, there hasn't been anything made like that film. They shot it all with natural light, and there are a lot of sequences just with no cuts and just the angles that Alejandro chose to use. To me, I thought it was really a game changer. It's a special film, I think, artistically.
How good do you think you would be surviving in those conditions?
I don't even want to know, man. I don't even want to put it to the test. But hey, shout out to Leo for going through it. He's a legend.